And not the ye na osofu pani opambo etu ka ba ya obebo won sawa de odin sawa bode en sawa ebre wono why wanum jobri sa takwa medan aye wapantan etise nikanika
for essence so she shabium prophet Kumchaha ba fire die na Asamoah na fire die na Asamoah ni na no is concerning inyoma bi ada na Asamoah ye na Asamoah some time ago eba be sorry on asofo so ke kase asofo mo tonton ade omuni na omu ye fake ba video bi eba be circulate online ya opambo ye na ni mebura mu nso akwa kobonsa e de amada na Asamoah amana jiska no eno na prophet Kumchaha so nti ase oba bonti aba be fire no media ho nsem ebreo including other various updates and Kevin Taylor and Okatakyire Afrifa ye na ni mo social media clashing Okatakyire Afrifa ekokopie mu wo USA meche Washington DC na okopie mu Washington DC ni ehu se wako schools ni ade na recently wababa ma speech bi na speech obema ye no amaga na 4 questions na Kevin Taylor kra watina brochache yehu so yes ade ebida ye Ghana gossips me no baba ko gist ni mu ye new viewer na won subscribe ya me just over subscribe like na chere wadwen e comment ni mu nti endi kan and start with Diana Asamoah any Kumchaha story no e this side
Saturday we sing ana evangelist kase sister dompe eye ne maame yie na oye ne maame yie no osofu pani aye freno Ebenezer da kwa yadom awaye sofu kase pa opambo prophet 1 ekwa yie na se na den na masofu Kumchaha me kasafa se video yi ho evangelist kase awaye ne maame yie ebre bi atwam ade papa opambo si ho ehuru no ewiase huru nyina bi edi natam ase osofo a oton kosua kokko ade osofo a oton abula munsuo won firi nyame mfre no nyame nimu no nyame mfre no kora won firi nyame etwa papa ya da pa efre ne suru bedu ne fo ena de yie na osofu pani opambo etu ka ba ya obebo won sawa de odin sawa bode en sawa ebre wono why wanum jobri sa takwa medan aye wapantan etise nikanika ene de en sawa na waje da bia ya na osofu Kumchaha me kasa hwe Bible say onipa wanum wasam Matthew chapter 12 36 37 they say wanum wasam ene odi bebu bem ene wan odi bebu fo eti mi BBC da se me ba na osofu Kumchaha me beka da wote wona se wo mpema sem a fa ugimi yefiri me so kọ ibi se me ene kora na me kan Galatians chapter 4 o kan 69 wose ya na me se ma kan kora nti madan tamfo sai sister ye friend evangelist kase wodi opambo watam adi natem bia bi on se ene enkosua kokko na wo kan a wo kan wasam ene abula munsuo no eno na wakọje nsa wa bode no won wanim wa pantan se nikanika won se won na Ghana fo ne yempe no kore medabi asofu Kumchaha me kase entonton be di agoro akoba bia empoa no one time ko if you say one frema no ano odem pa na evangelist kase sadia miminim bible want to me humu kwota me
inside of watch video we din prophet Kumchaha dey also on tiase because Diana Asamoah wo dey utumi sorry ti asofo e ka say osofo ton ade bi o fake na ba say na asofo ogbo modin friend say opambo ebura munso so no so to ebura munso inti e ba say na wo je sansa wa body this according to Kumchaha and the Kumchaha abobo na adwen dey a kire no e wo this side na ye the Kumchaha nsem no kra to nchen Yeba betie Okatakyire Afrifa. Into Okatakyire Afrifa akoma speech be on a summit. Na speech okoma ni na no is concerning inyoma bi ekoso in some part of the world. I think say Sudan. Say other countries bi sa. Wo ho a enkrofo bi to me to share also. As enklemofo vibe bi. And as Al-Qaeda foi. No wo bi sa say wo ye Christoni a deny wudin no. Change your name. Ensa when change wudin a yebekun. Now, as the idea we hear koso no, it is something be this is not the first time. A idea taisi. A woman betty, ne bibi sa koso. Even though say in the Bible, no crown matro say a time will come, things like this will be happening. Okatakyire Afrifa be my speech concerning it. Now, what in some Okatakyire Afrifa can say? A camia kwakoye to say this attacks on Christian no is too much. It's about time Christians. I was saying sorry waka. Na yen work on in your ma. And yeah, Okatakyire Afrifa all my speech no. My main kind way will make a post. Okatakyire Afrifa a chairman of the Generational Right Protection Society GRPS and a civil and human rights advocate. Onokoma speech on CPAC, one of the biggest prosecution summits, Christian prosecution summit, one of the biggest conservative gathering USA. And Okatakyire Afrifa koma as speech we. Na yenti nsemo kan wo decide anyday famra.
Like livelier revival music. That's what I'm going to request. Hannah, can we have revival music? Don't put these. I want you to share with us what has to be done from a protecting these places of worship internationally and in your continent.
Right. Thank you, Mrs. First of all, I think we must acknowledge the courage that our brothers have shown in the face of these crimes being perpetrated against them for the faith they believe in. I think we must give it up for our brothers. Let's put our hands together for them. Now, Mercedes, with that said, I just want to draw our minds to the point that all throughout human history, anytime the church has been under attack, it is the church that defends itself. So Christendom should not be positioned to be some sort of a weak link for the other people to be emboldened that they have some monopoly over violence and they will continue to persecute the Christian faith. But with that said, I believe that governments, especially on the African continent, have a social contract with the people, a constitutional mandate to protect the people. So nobody should be left untouched if they perpetrate this crime against people who believe in their faith. So first of all, I call on the African continent, the government of the African continent, the African Union, because in the African Charter for Human and People's Rights, it is enshrined the freedom of worship. So why are they not doing anything? If they will not do anything, I believe America has always been the big brother who is always championing. America must impress on these governments, and international bodies must equally impress on these governments to do the right thing to protect the Christian faith. Other than that, the Christian faith must defend itself at all means possible.
Kwame actually brings up a great point, which is accountability, Christy. So walk me through in terms of these areas where you have these authoritarian governments, you have the Islamic militants. It's all about money too, because they're trying to get these rare minerals in Africa at the cost of the lives. I've seen these videos over and over again of these innocent men, women, and children where they are beheaded. They have to give up their Christian name. If you don't give up your Christian name, you are slaughtered. To what point is that fixable? Is that possible to get to a point that we're being able to protect Christians in these areas, but also, knowing that that we're not alone in this fight? Because I almost feel like Americans they're not aware of this issue that's happening.
Right, so you made a point to the effect that authoritarian leadership and jihadists and all these people perpetrating crime. What we've not averted our minds to is that the persecution of the church is equally an existential threat to even democracy. Because wherever the church has been weakened, democracy does not thrive.
Right.
So I believe that all government that believes in democracy must come to the defense of the Christian faith. Now, with that said, it leaves us, the Christians, with only one thing. There's a hymn when I was sitting down, it kept ringing, onwards, Christian soldiers, marching us to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. I don't want Christians to start. I like what he said, that we must be vigilant, but we must not be afraid. I think it is time that all Christians across the world must rise up and speak against this criminal dastard act being perpetrated by these criminals and cowards who believe that their existence is the extension of the Christian faith. I think we must go back to our militancy of the Christendom. Then they will know that they don't have monopoly over violence. I believe so.
I think, Christy, I want to get your final.
Into Uti and some Okatakyire kind of video where mu say ya. Oko check comment section na. Ebi mo ka say Okatakyire speech we dey why ade. Na mum no Kevin Taylor when in some mo kan comment section ho. Na ka media me feel say wa ma very nice speech say there. On make us why ade. But already name himself Okatakyire. Yenya boni din a the next person and din eba into the picture. Kevin Taylor. Even before Kevin Taylor, before Okatakyire ebe settle for the records, no ya de da order. Into for the records by no. Kame akwa it say we banta we no we abanta we. Kevin Taylor be tunija na Okatakyire so be tunija. Na o check comment section na say in some mo kan wa ha na nye easy. Ma minkin kan bi infama mo e. Ebi mo bo Okatakyire baso no. Ebi mo so ka say where's Kevin Taylor? Into to so obi atro ha obi ebi mo bon se ma ye Okatakyire kama ba o comment we ya obi bisa say where is KT? Obi bisa wa say where is KT? And I will share the very last comment wa ha according to Prince Williams I say where is KT? We share the very last comment wa ha no so bisa say meanwhile Okwabrane has been at back of a console for almost a decade but decided to use his own for insults. It's all to me say Angela comments ne kono kako Kevin Taylor side. Out of what then our audience found me personally need it. I see this as no big deal. But Sekoba say Kevin Taylor be responded there then ne say do it you know. Out of my who I read your comments ni mu. Hi Ghana gossips. Yet more updates about Queen.